Yeah, you ain't dying. Must I get it come on, let me make it full stop. We are my love, it's how we do the alignment. She understood the assignment. Show me a banjo, show me my banjo. Me then you got jump. Better to see bang when you buy LLA when you my bag. My love you go get here when you buy I do my bad. Yeah, let me show that to give me clean.
Good music, good energy. You're listening to Fly FM 104.9 Erijio Ekiti.
For news, information, and enlightenment, Fly 104.9 FM has got you covered. This hour's news starts now. Of the All Progressives Congress, APC, Honorable Oyetunde Ojo, has described President Bola Tinubu as a true Democrat who places premium on fairness and good governance. Featuring on a television program, the former federal lawmaker said President Tinubu has been able to stabilize the polity through strategic policies. Ojo, who is the managing director of the Federal Housing Authority, noted that the unprecedented strides of President Tinubu across the country in areas of social and economic development gave the opposition no chance prior and during the 2027 general elections.
Of this, and like I said, President Bola met Tinubu. Check his antecedent as before he became a president. Right from the time he contested as a senator, he went through option A4. When he came back from exile, he contested and he was a proponent of direct primary that he benefited from and became governor of Lagos State. And I also told you about this as well, where he had, and some of us following him, had to say no to any imposition, and we went to the field. For presidential elections, the opposition know there is no road for them. There is no way. Why? Because of what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu have done so far. Like I said, you have some people in opposition who just travel by air. They hardly see what goes on around in the country. While there are some of us, we move on the road everywhere in this country, and we know what the people are saying, because the people are saying the handiwork of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which on infrastructure, on roads all over this country.
Honorable Oyetunde Ojo said the power of incumbency was not enough for political office holders to assert themselves. Rather, internal democracy in the APC supersedes personal interests and ambitions. The Headquarters Joint Task Force Operation Hadinkai has assured residents of the Northeast of adequate security ahead of the Eid al-Kabir celebrations scheduled for May 28, 2026. In a statement issued by the Media Information Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Sani Uba, the military said comprehensive security measures had been activated across the region to ensure peaceful celebrations. Moving to the international scene, Iran has executed Abbas Agbaje, a man convicted of carrying out armed attacks during anti-government protests that peaked in January, according to the country's judiciary. Judicial authorities said Agbaje was hanged after being found guilty of opening fire on security personnel during unrest in Isfahan province. Iranian media described him as one of the armed leaders of the protest, marking the latest in a series of executions linked to security-related cases since the outbreak of war involving Iran, Israel, and the United States earlier this year. United States Secretary of State Marco Rubio says American and Iranian negotiators have raised hopes that a deal between the two countries should be reached as soon. Speaking during a visit to India, Rubio described the talks as a work in progress, following comments by President Donald Trump that negotiators had been instructed